You know what? I think my I think my I think my mic was muted that whole time. It was. It was muted. It saved the last point, which was muted. I thought it I thought it resets when it closes, but apparently not. That's fantastic. Sorry about that. Anyway, so yeah, what I was saying is we're gonna get into some Myst, and I mean, who doesn't love a good game that has puzzles and teleporting books? Different, but I love the game. I was first introduced to it in, actually, I don't know what year. I think it was like, the 1990s, maybe late 90s. But it was when we got our Sega Saturn. So yeah, it was cool. It was really cool. I don't know if it was released for the PC first or for the um, Sega Saturn, but it was definitely a unique experience. It had an eerie kind of vibe to it, but there was nothing like um, nothing. What's the word? Not spiritistic. There's nothing. I don't know. Anyways, um, I can't words this morning. It's Monday. Give me a break, okay? Speaking of which, how was your weekend? Hmm? Thank you for joining. How was your weekend? Did it go okay? If you had errands and chores, did those go okay? I hope they went smoothly. If it was work over the weekend, I hope that went quickly, and I hope you are now able to enjoy a good day off. Either today or next couple of days. Whenever, one day at a time. We're going to do the old-fashioned keyboard and mouse option on this one. Let's see here. We want options. Game. We want, let me see something here. Nope, that's not it. Oh, that's not it. Oh, well, I guess we're gonna stick with this for the time being. Zip mode. Transitions enabled. All right. Play the Myst flyby movie. What? I don't. It's not played by the original engine. You know what? We're just gonna keep everything vanilla. And keep in mind, these looks low resolution here, but when this came out, we had our tube TVs, and they were really small. So this, for that screen, was pretty high res.
Into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed. I must admit, however, such conjecture is futile.
With your keys, buddy.
Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me.
I don't think
I know
it's a
my
real book. It's
apprehensions
not
might
opening.
never be allayed. And so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
Oh. Thump. Textures. We're on a dock. We're in Maine. Get some clam chowder, people. Don't forget to get your clam chowder. Is that right? Can you Google that and confirm that he's right on that? Is that what Maine's known for? Isn't he talking about New England? I don't know. I don't think he knows what he's talking about. Let's see here. Okay, so for this game, kind of have to play it dark. I'm going to turn off the lights. We're going to see how it does, how the lighting goes. Ooh. All right. Oh, this is so exciting. Look at all the carpeted stairs, the wood railing, the texture in it. I mean, for the day, this was amazing. It still is. It's so exciting. Oh. Okay, what we got going on here? So it's not a real pool. It is a hologram. So kids, no jumping in. Dip your toes in first. Yep, that's right. Die slowly. All right. Wait. What? Ah, no. Zip mode activated. I don't know what we want. Zip. I don't know if we want zip mode because that was annoying. I like zipped right past everything. Why? There we go. Okay. It wouldn't let me do the thing. I just want to look at the thing. See, settings, dimensional imager. Oh, that's what it's called. It's not called a hologram. It's called a dimensional imager. Get that right. That's what the real futuristic people call it. They don't hologram. How basic can you get? Topographical extrusion test. 40. Water turbulent pool. 67. Marker switch diagram. 47. No! Well, this is going to take some getting used to. 40, 67, 47. 40, 67, 47. 40. Okay, so I think it's set at 67. So that is why it has that like water pool effect. So it's already set to 67. So we want 40 and 47. Okay, well, right here. So cool. I remember all the feels. All right, so that's the marker switch diagram or whatever. It's the Alps. It's an aerial view of the scene when Vin Diesel was filming Triple X. Okay. That was not the Alps. Let's see here. You know what? We don't want anyone knowing we were here, if that's even a thing. Is anyone even on this island? Hello? Hello? I was told that there would be a gift shop. Hello? Okay. So we got a diagram of like a valley in the Sierra or the Alps or wherever Vin Diesel shot that scene. We got a marker diagram, and we got a cool, like, tempting jacuzzi look that we are not allowed to use. That's fantastic. Okay, moving right along. Gotta get more lights in here. You can see all these cool neon lights. I gotta get more lights for my room. Gotta get some more lights, a couple more plushies. Plushies. I'm gonna get plushies. You know, the shadow plushies. Yeah. Ooh. What's this do? On, off, 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 on, off. Does nothing. Okay. So there's the dog. Hey. What is going on here? Jack Sparrow? Where are you? Jack Sparrow is on the island, people. Keep an eye out for him. Ahoy, matey. Hey, he didn't mute his phone. What's wrong with him? I don't know. A lot of stuff. It's funny, I woke up and I looked in the mirror. I was like, what happened to my hair? No, I'm kidding. I made a radical decision on like Saturday night, or like, it was either Saturday night or yesterday morning. I don't know. In any case, yeah, I made a radical decision and kind of like buzzed my hair, and I'm gonna let it grow out again. Yeah, it's kind of how I do things, unfortunately. Like, depression, it happens. Ooh, what was that? It looked like a piece of paper. Was that a piece of paper? Nope, it was not a piece of paper. All right. But this morning, I woke up and I was late. I was like, oh, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm supposed to get on at 9. Ah, crap. And I still had to call my insurance and stuff and take care of that. So I got it ready, and I was like, sweet. You know, I've got 10 minutes to go. I'm going to queue up the almost game time setup, and I didn't have the mic on. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad about that. In any case, so I'm setting everything up, and I'm looking at the schedule. It's like, oh, that's right. I changed the schedule to be at 4, not at 8 or 9 or whatever it's supposed to be, or what it was. But anyways, I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Hold your horses. Okay. So we have the broken down ship that Jack Sparrow managed to pull ashore. We have a gear here. Maybe Ratchet and Clank is in the area. Boop. Off, on, off, on, off, on. All right, nothing. So let's see here. Okay. So those are both on, or up, whatever. I've left for you a message of utmost importance in our 4-chamber beside the dock. Enter the number of marker switches on this island into the imager to retrieve the message. Yours, Atreus. Oh, Catherine. Catherine. Apparently my name is Catherine. Am I Catherine? I'm having an identity crisis. I don't know who I am. Let's see. Okay. So that was 3. If these are the markers, oh yeah, these are the markers because the diagram in that 4-chamber thing, yeah, it showed these as the marker. Okay. Hey, a dentist office. Freaking awesome. Has dental coverage and everything. Ooh. Ooh. Pretty. No. Wait, oh, no, wait, what? Did the room change? Hee-haw, hey, heck. I want to go... And is this like a government facility? Look at this, like, seal. What the heck? It's like a government facility or something. It's like a county clerk's office or something, I don't know. Well, they're just as painful as a dentist, right? Let's see. What? No way. Are these like star patterns of these specific days and times? What? That's so awesome. Okay. All right. Cool. Don't know what that did, but is there anything else in there? I didn't see anything else. Did you guys see anything else? See a dentist chair. Excuse me, sir, that's not where my teeth are. Where are you going? Let's see here. Can my mom sit in with us? Let's see here. I don't trust this doctor. Do you even have a PhD or DDS or whatever the hell you get when you become a doctor or a dentist? There's nothing else in there. So far we've got 3 markers. Well, this looks kind of cool. Ooh. Whoa, hey. Oh, hey. Can't control which way it rotates. Just... what is that? Leaky pipes. Like busted pipes. Yeah, that's it. Either that or Sting. Sting, is that you? No, not the singer. Although he's pretty epic too. All right, what's going on with this page? I don't know. I'm either myself or I'm Catherine. I'm either Windex or Catherine. I don't know.
Bring me a red. I can't see. You don't let me ready to us. Make a break. I'm serious.
You're serious?
Even up.
I'm serious too. Serious about this game. Really?
There's one thing I rest.
Oh, that was helpful. All right, so putting those pages in there helps you see videos. But it looks, from the little I gathered, he is trapped. So he wants the red pages. See what's going on with this one. So that previous one was a girl, this one's a boy. Oh, that's so sexist. God. So 90s.
Serious? Are you? See you. Nah. Help me. Bring blue pages. Never. Just... I must have the blue page.
He really wants those blue pages. Okay. All right, so the one guy wants red pages and the other guy wants blue pages. His parents must never have let these kids color their rooms the way they wanted. All right, I'm gonna make up for it in my adulthood. Let's see here. Okay. Oh. Ooh, reading. Who doesn't like reading? All right. It's been a while since I've heard only silence, and I enjoy it greatly. I think, for some reason, I do not feel altogether welcome in this new world in which I have arrived. But how could I be unwelcomed in an age with no inhabitants? It is, of course, only in my head. This world is very beautiful, but I think I have, got. I'm going to assume that's got. I think I have got to ever write in a journal. What? Oh, yet. It's a yet. But I think I have yet to ever write in a journal that an age I have linked to is horrid or disgusting. From the grassy hill where I am standing, I can see green fields below, along with a few scattered forests. A rather large lake looms some distance from where I am standing. Yet the water's blue can be seen plainly from here. The air is fresh and the sky is sparkled with white clouds. It is absolutely breathtaking, and yet that strange feeling again. Perhaps it is the hot breeze that continues to blow from the north, hotter than I would have imagined. It almost singes my skin, and I feel quite uncomfortable when it comes. I will try to ignore it. Night has almost arrived, and the street is spectacular. Oranges and reds have settled above the western horizon. Though night has come, the horizon still glows red along past the sunset. Dark reds flow from the horizon and blend into the black sky. Again the feeling, and I am beginning to believe it is not all in my head. I must sleep now. I will need my strength to explore more tomorrow. I have had to return home due to unpredictable natural occurrence more frightening than I have ever experienced. I was awakened by terrible shakings in the ground and explosions on the hills on all sides of me. Gigantic balls of fire were falling from the sky, and I immediately left in fear of my life. I must remember to bring a Myst linking book with me when I return, in case the one left there has been destroyed or damaged. I've returned to a different world than the one I left only 3 months ago. It's been transformed into a barren desert land, with only gigantic craters scattered across the land to provide variety. Strangely enough, the small grassy hill where I spent my first night remains exactly the way I found it. Apparently, the falling meteors did not hit this area, leaving an oasis in the midst of the horrible desolation. The hot wind, I remember, has turned into a rather pleasant breeze, which is at least one important improvement. I fear it is the only improvement. The magnificent lake I saw on my first visit is now completely dried up. However, another lake now exists and appears to be quite a bit larger. I assume one of the falling meteors created this lake due to its circular shape and the jutting rock that grows out of the center of the lake. The rest of this world seems like desert, although I will verify that statement with closer inspection. Though this world has little visual excitement to offer, it offers much to the ears. Sounds constantly flow through my ears, and I have found where a few of them originate. It seems as Catherine says, I do find beauty in everything. Last night I was awakened by a horrible hissing. I was sweating, and the heat was so intense that I immediately dipped my head in a nearby stream to cool it down. The hot breeze had returned, along with a low roar from the ground. I walked a short distance to observe some red flames shooting up from the earth. Suddenly, the ground began to crack, and a huge chasm opened. The chasm continued to grow until it was far too wide to cross. Then the uh, I don't know what that is. Tumult subsided. Tremors. I don't know what that is. Subsided, leaving only a dull roar. Leaving only a dull roar. I have decided, however, I can use the chasm to my advantage. Perhaps the heat from the chasm can be harnessed. Oh, can be harnessed. Even as the chasm has ripped into the surface of this world, it has opened up a whole new world to explore. Although uncomfortably hot, I found it possible to reach a cave in the chasm that has been created, and have now explored deep into the crust of the planet. I have found a vast underground cave system that will take many years to map and explore. I will also look for a safer way to reach the underground than through the chasm wall. This age seems to change on its own, so I feel I should leave again and see if things are different when I return. It is also important that I check on Cirrus and Achenar and make sure everything is going along well. When I return, I also hope to bring back some tools I will need for my plans to explore the underground. The advance of new materials here is beginning to amaze me. I have returned with some of the complex tools I knew I would be needing. I assumed I would have to return for more basic materials. However, it seems as though I will be able to find everything I need here. Of course, iron is abundant, but I have also found titanium occurring naturally. I am all the more excited to begin work. Everything is set, and I look forward to tomorrow. My raw materials are all here. I think I'll be able to have most of my additions to this age completed within 1 year. I so love working with my hands, whether writing or building. Uh-oh. Well, and I have decided. Okay. 3 meters is not enough. It looks like is that an inn? I think that's north. It looks like an inn. Maybe that's a compass. Amazingly strong. Okay, we got a little diagram of a ship. To be one of my most prized inventions, I am extreme. World never have imagined it to come together. I doubt could possibly work with 14 instead of. Completely fatigued. I am so happy to have. Tomorrow? Okay. Now it resumes. I am leaving today in order to bring back Cirrus and Achenar. I have left them alone in Channelwood. I believe they will enjoy all there is to see here. The age seems to have stabilized. I believe the meteor set off a period of volcanic activity by piercing into the shallow crust, but the tremors have become few. I have just noticed that a large amount of this journal has curiously vanished from the very pages on which I wrote over the last 18 months. Wow! That was a year and a half worth of writing. It's just pretty much gone. Jeez. Fortunately, I have copied many of my construction notes in another journal. I do not understand the many mysteries of this world, but I trust I will discover logical answers to my questions. I have a feeling that many of my questions can be answered in another age to which I hope to travel soon. But for now, I must simply accept this world's mysteries and take pride in my accomplishments. So he said that it's going to take years to map out. My question is, when did he start? Like, what age? How old was he when he started? If he's going to take ages or years to map out, is he going to come back like in the afternoon while visiting another world in the morning? How is he going to spread that out? That's my question. And then we got some piano notes. Okay. Is this where we are? Is this Myst? Let me see something here. Nope, it's not where we are. Unless that is on a different world. Or whatever. Burned. Ooh. More reading. Yay! I've called this age Channelwood, and it is a very different world. Though it is exactly how I imagined it, it is still amazing to see it with my own eyes. Water covers this age as far as I can see, except for a small rocky island. Elsewhere, there are only trees, which grow directly out of the water. A myriad of them thin wooden passageways are built just above the water and disappear into the forest. I assume they were built some time ago, for they appear aged. I am eager to discover more about this land and its people, but I have arrived here late and I must rest. I was awakened this morning by strange noises coming from a pathway adjacent to the one on which I had slept. He slept on a pathway, okay. I guess that makes sense. I mean, it's highly unlikely that it's furnished. Okay. I saw a group of monkey-like people heading in my direction. They had not seen me yet. I did not feel threatened by their presence. Their response to me was one that I would have never expected. So they didn't notice him. He didn't feel threatened, but then they did notice him. Okay. So after staring at me for a short time, they fall to their knees and begin what appeared to be some sort of ceremonial worship. I tried to speak to them, but they did not understand my language. Instead, they indicated through enthusiastic hand motions that I was to follow them. As we walked, I began to notice that the waters below us were changing colors. Slowly, subtly, they would change from deep blue to muddy orange, then from muddy orange to beautifully clear. I was so intrigued by the water, I hardly noticed that we had arrived at a ladder. Climbing the ladder led us to their village, which is about 10 meters above water and can only be reached by rope ladders that stretched from the lower paths to the village level approximately halfway up the grand trees. Sorry. It is very interesting watching these people carry out their daily tasks. Even after watching them for hours, I did not understand exactly what they were doing. At sunset, they motioned for me to follow them. I followed the creatures to the doorway of an enormous hut. Strangely, once inside, I found that the hut appeared even larger than it had from the outside. TARDIS technology. Let's see. The walls were garnished with bright metals, and in the center of the hut sat the leader of these people. At least he appeared to be their leader, for he sat a meter off the ground in a thick throne. Guards surrounded this strong creature, who was dressed in many exotic, colorful fabrics. Next to the leader sat a very old human. At least to some extent he appears human. His hair, which was only on his face and head, was completely gray, almost white, and hung very long around his frail body. His thin head hung limply by an almost grotesque neck that could not hold its head up to look at me. But what a surprise! This creature could speak my language. Shortly thereafter, I was given a bed with some hand motions that looked to be telling me to go to sleep. I looked forward to learning more. As I suspected, man, tongue-tied. As I suspected, the ancient creature is a human. But he is old beyond his own reckoning and seems almost insane. However, the tree dwellers almost revere him as a god. They are treating me now in the same fashion, which makes me feel very uncomfortable. It is almost impossible to understand this old man. His voice is feeble, but wild. He has adopted much of the language of the tree dwellers. He himself told me he had not spoken our own tongue in ages. He attempted to explain to me the history of this place. The following is my best translation of what he has told me. Many years ago, humans and tree dwellers lived together in this place, which was then a vast island. They interacted very little. The humans dwelt on the ground, and the tree dwellers lived high above the humans. Occasionally, the island was disturbed by mysterious rumblings which happened randomly. Some sort of tectonic or volcanic action, I suspect. The sometimes slight, sometimes heavy tremors would only last a short time. Then they would stop, allowing everything to return to normal. One day, things changed. The rumbling began and grew quickly to unprecedented levels. Soon it became apparent that the entire island was sinking slowly into the ocean around them. Many of the humans died that day, but not before sacrificing themselves in order to stop the sinking of the island. The humans who lived through this catastrophe moved into the trees, where they gradually died out. Maybe because they were unequipped for such an environment, but I'm not sure. This is the story the old man communicated to me, although many details are very unclear in my mind. I am especially confused as to how the humans saved the island from completely sinking. In fact, I doubt the accuracy of that part of the story. The island must have stopped on its own. Yet the old man believed in the truth of the story as if he had been there, and the tree dwellers worshipped him, and apparently all humans, as if they were heroes or gods. The old man ended our conversation today with an event which I will never forget. He began gripping my hands tightly, murmuring something about rest and asleep. He then said, "We had expected you to come sooner." These actions filled me with a sort of immediate dread. With much effort, he stood to his feet. I tried to help him, but he pushed me away with more force than I imagined his frail body contained. The tree dwellers quietly surrounded him with very solemn faces. They then kneeled before him. He walked to each and placed his hand on their heads. All the while, he murmured words which I did not understand. It was duck, duck, goose. Not that difficult. I did not finally, he turned to me and smiled. Then he closed his eyes and walked out the door and off the narrow path, high in the trees. The tree dwellers were silent. They began a procession down the nearest rope ladder. As I was descending, I saw several of them pick up the body. He had fallen onto a lower level of walking, and carry it away. He was laying down at the dead end of the short pier-like structure. With the use of some potion, one of the tree creatures lit the pier on fire and watched as the flames engulfed him. As this strange funeral proceeded, the waters around the pier changed to dull green. This morning I woke finding it hard to even believe the previous evening's events. The water is dull green for as far as I can see now. For some reason, the water no longer shifts colors. As I wander throughout the paths, the creatures watch me, curious to see what I will do next. They are constantly offering me strange objects of affection. I even found food outside the doorway to the room in which I had slept. This is a unique race of beings. I hope to learn their language soon, so that I may learn more from them. I have lived on this world for 3 months, off and on, and the tree dwellers have shown great hospitality. I am even beginning to learn bits of their language. I have decided to return home for an extended stay with my loving wife and my sons, and hopefully return with them. However, I am sure Catherine will once again refuse. I think this age would be a wonderful experience for them all, and I at least look forward to how Sirius and Ekanar will reach to its curious inhabitants. Sirius. Harry Potter. Sirius Black. Excellent. It's a crossover event. Catherine is staying behind as expected. My sons have returned with me, and they enjoy the age very much. They get along very well with the tree dwellers and are picking up their language surprisingly fast. I have no doubt that it will not be too long until they can speak with the tree dwellers much better than myself. I am leaving tomorrow to check on Osmoan age, Osmoan age, I guess. Sirius has suggested that I allow him and his brother to stay. Though the idea unsettles me, I know the boys are growing up rapidly. The hospitality of these creatures is such that I could think of no better place to leave them alone for a short while. So I'll consent to their request. I warned the boys not to take advantage of the respect the tree dwellers have for their ideas. They seem to understand my warnings, and I have faith that they'll follow it. Much to my dismay, upon arriving in Everdunes, I learned that Pran and her people are continuing to be menaced by the chaotic? I don't know. Choctic? I fear for their survival and plan to return to her shortly after checking on Sirius and Akinar here. What? I thought the name of the world was like Evergreen or something. Yeah, Channelwood, that's it. So what is this referring to? Channelwood, Everdunes. Learn of Pran. Who's Pran? Are continuing to be menaced by Choctic. I fear their survival and plan on returning to her shortly after checking on Sirius and Akinar here. So did he return to Channelwood? Sirius and Akinar, see Everdune's journal for more information. Oh, okay. After watching Sirius and Akinar, I see they are handling things very well, and I think I can put to rest any fears about leaving them in Channelwood again, and for a little longer time. The tree dwellers seem slightly distressed that I am leaving, but are happy that Sirius and Akinar are staying behind again. I have been gone for over 3 days and have been to many different places. I had to tell Sirius and Akinar about Pran's death today. Oh no, not Pran. And they were visibly shaken. Although they only remembered her from their childhood, Catherine has suggested that it would be wise for Sirius and Akinar to leave Channelwood for a while, and I have to agree. They'll be returning with me when I leave again. I've told my sons that they'll be returning with me in 2 days. They spent the entire night telling me of an adventure they experienced in my absence, and it was rather remarkable. It seems they constructed a boat with the creatures and traveled some ways out into the surrounding waters. I enjoy hearing them talk excitedly of their adventures, and am reminded of my own adventures as a child. I finally understand why the tree dwellers have been giving me their many inks and insisting I write with them. Looking through some of my past entries, I see now that the inks have changed from the black I thought they were to various different colors. I have shown some of them the creatures my journal, and they laughed and howled. I did not know that they had such a sense of humor. Even now, I look through the very colorful journal. I cannot help but laugh myself. We will be returning tomorrow. My sons are with the creatures for the last night here. They have told me they would like to come to Channelwood again, and also asked if they can visit some other ages alone. Though I will have to think over their request, I believe they have proven to me that they are trustworthy and responsible. Catherine will also be Catherine will also have to help me decide whether they are ready for travel alone. For now, I must give my farewells to the creatures, for I do not know how long it will be until I visit this age again. Okay. So I guess this is the map of the Channelwood pathways, the tree paths. Oh, you know what? Let me see something here. Nope, not that one. I apologize. Need to make sure to. All right. Let's make sure YouTube is still going. Jeez. Wish I could hide the YouTube chat. It's like covering half my screen. Let's see here. Save. All right. So I got all that up. Okay. Onwards we go. Let's see here. All right, so that's the end of this journal. So I guess when he comes back, he plans on building that bridge for the tree folk. So that's Channelwood. What was it again? I'm really bad about keeping track of names. Let's see, Pran in Everdunes. Pran Everdunes. Check the Osmoian age. Osmoian. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, wait. Probably more books, right? Looks like there's 2 more books. Before arriving in this age, I was determined that it would be a journey to a world very different from my previous adventures, and it was. The sky here is dark and gray and incessantly displays flashes of lightning in the distance. I met a very old man with a long beard and hair that hangs to his waist. He is very feeble and has trouble even moving. This man has obviously been through very many things in this strange world, and I have learned many things from him. He has told me an interesting story of this world's history. Years ago, he told me, there was a beautiful city that rose up out of the water. It housed many people inside its walls, and the people had everything they wished for. The city was surrounded by 3 high hills, which rose higher than the city. On the east hill of the city rested a large lookout post. The people of the city had constructed the post expecting visitors to arrive from the east. The people had no means of traveling on the water, which forced them to merely wait for friend or foe. As time passed, friendly visitors brought rumors of an enemy that extended existed beyond the horizon. The people grew fearful, yet nothing happened. One day, the usually sunny sky became as dark as night, and black ships appeared on the horizon. The lookout posts attempts at peace were turned away, and the sentries there were easily overwhelmed. The ships continued to wreak havoc on the city, apparently destroying everyone and everything. After the foundations of the city were destroyed, the city sunk deep into the ocean, and only the lookout post remained. The black ships sailed away. The man continued to say that 8 people had hidden and managed to survive through the attack. In the 9 years since the attack, 2 of the survivors had died. He had also said that it was rumored that 10 years from the attack that the enemy would return to finish the destruction that they had started so long ago. I had decided since hearing the man's story, it would be admirable to save this civilization and stop this enemy's plan of destruction. I'm excited about the adventure that awaits me and an idea that has sparked in my mind to provide the needed defense for these people. And if it doesn't work out, well, then we can just warp out of here, See you guys, sorry. Anyway, I met the remaining survivors today, and I have begun work on a plan for protection. After a short absence, I've returned to the age with my 2 sons. They have, as of yet, traveled rarely with me, and they are understandably excited to be here. They have grown considerably since Everdooms, and it's already obvious to me that they will be of great help this time, instead of the nuisance they have been in the past. All 3 of us, along with 4 of the healthier survivors, began construction today. We are building upon the old city's ruins, which will provide a perfect foundation for our fortress. My sons have been spending much of their spare time on the South Island, where most of my materials are stored. I am very pleased with their intelligence and their creativity, and their creativity is refreshing to see, as they work on some of the small projects of their own. Man, my reading's bad. It's been over 4 months now, and construction is going well. My sons love the world except for its gray sky. They detest the gray sky and tell me many times they wish the sky here were like the sky in Myst. The old man I first talked to tells me that the enemy is due in 4 months. I feel we will be ready when the time comes. The man reminds me of Emmett in many ways, and I often wonder how Emmett and his people are doing. It has been 6 months of work, and we have finally finished the fortress. It rests between the 3 hills, which are now only islands due to the rising water level and the people experienced after the attack. Inside the fortress, I have designed a most intriguing device. It makes use of the technology called holography. Holography. I know it's hologram, like the version of hologram, but adverb? It's an adverb? I don't know. Holography. I began experimenting with it on my visits to Aspermere. It will be working in a couple of days after I compensate for some small miscalculations. This holographic device will enable the visitors to learn to use the fortress. Oh, okay, so it's an instruction manual. I thought maybe that I was going to project a hologram big enough to fool the bad guys. The enemy is due to come soon, and I trust the fortress will provide sufficient protection for all of us. The attack ships have come. Their attack was substantial. Their weapons have been stopped, and it appears they have turned away in defeat. I could not help but smile as I watched the boats leave. Insignia of black ships. Last night we had a small celebration, and the old survivors danced their dances of old. While my huskies sung the song of their people. My sons did not understand why the sky had not turned black to its original blue. Oh, turned back to its original blue. The old man told them that the storms would never end until the enemy was destroyed. I assured my sons that a blue sky was not worth the risk of death, and they seemed to hear me. I have had a healthy adventure and have begun work on a new book. Once again, I must leave a familiar age in search of a new universe. I must leave a familiar age in search of a new universe I have began. But first, I will have an extended time with Catherine, whom I miss very much. I must also return to the people of the tide. Wow. Channelwood, Everdune, Tide, Osmoian. Yeah, Osmoian. Man, it's a lot of different worlds to keep track of. Whee! I believe in my travels I have found a substance that will ease the pain of their bone ailments that they have long endured. I hope to return to mechanical age one day and find the population growing and my fortress still strong. Though the sky may always be black, I am confident that the people here feel a heavier darkness has been lifted from their shoulders. Okay, so the mechanical world. I wonder if that's the big gear that we saw. So we got the ship, and then we got this gear, that big gear. So I wonder if that's it. Then we've got the dentist chair. I wonder if is the dentist chair connected to Channelwood or something? Although I doubt I'm reading these in order. I'm probably supposed to go down. My bad. I mean, like this one, then this one, then this one, then this one. But I think I went out of order. I think I started with the middle one and then went up to the left, top left, then the bottom left, and then now I'm doing like the star pattern. All right. Emmett was the first to live on the rocks. He named them the rocks because that is what they were, a group of sharp rocks clustered together in the middle of a large sea. This was where Emmett lived. He enjoyed his life. Emmett would occasionally swim to nearby rocks, as it was never too far of a distance. Oh, nearly. Okay. Oh no, never. It was never. Yeah. One day, another person appeared on the rocks for no apparent reason to Emmett. Emmett named this new person Branch. Who names a person Branch just randomly? It's like, ask him their name. Emmett and Branch quickly became friends, swimming and hunting for fish together often. Emmett showed Branch the simple cave in which he lived on the largest rock. Soon, Branch discovered a place where he decided to live, also on the same large rock. The sun always shone brightly in their world, and the water was always dazzlingly clear, allowing them to see almost to the deep ocean floor, which surrounded them. Though the sun always shone, it was never too hot for the boys. A light breeze always came from the north and cooled the area down. One day, while Branch was swimming and having fun in the water, he noticed another boy swimming. Branch brought the new boy to Emmett to find out what to call the new boy. Do these people just appear and not have names? Interesting. Emmett said that the boy should be called Will. Will was soon part of the group, and all three of the boys swam and enjoyed their perfect world. At least, that is the story. I was told that is the story I was told when I arrived today on the island. Emmett, Branch, and Will were surprised to see me at first, but even before the night ended, we were all becoming good friends. Today, the second day on this newly created age, a strange thing had happened. It was not strange to me, but the three boys did not understand what was happening. While I was relaxing under a large tree on one of the smaller rock islands, it began to rain. It was a nice rain that lasted for about an hour in the morning. I explained to the boys that the rain was not harmful, yet they obviously still feared it. Before going to sleep tonight, I told the boys I would leave the following day. I told them that while I was gone, I would make a surprising change in their world. They did not understand, not that I expected them to. I still do not fully understand what happened today. I was experimenting with the art, testing the limits of the rules as dictated to me by my father. I attempted to create a boat by writing it into the world. I thought everything was planned correctly, yet somehow the boat had become gripped by the rocks and broken in half. Although this test did not turn out as I had hoped, I now have answers to a few of the questions my father never answered. As for the boat, I can see the boys enjoy it anyway, and with that I am pleased. They have played on it all day. Even though the boat cannot move, I have enjoyed studying it. It's hard to see the periods. It is a much sturdier platform than the jagged rocks. In the course of my observations, I have learned some very interesting things regarding the solar system of this age. Submersible lamp. Huh, interesting. The nights are absolutely beautiful here. I have made note of and named a number of constellations that pass above me. Also, constellations. Did you hear that? Sounds a little bit familiar. Also during the night, I catch glimmers of light from the horizon, which I have not been able to discover of if it is created by some natural phenomenon or by additional people on far-off islands or rocks. I should very much like to discover which. I rather suspect it is additional people, which would explain the appearance of Branch and Will. So, I don't understand. I mean, like, so far as I gather, he's writing these worlds. You know, he's making these books and they're becoming worlds. So how is he so unfamiliar with a lot of the portions, like especially the inhabitants and stuff? I mean, he was able to, I mean, are these books he's finding and then he's making additions to the books? So far, we only see journals. It'd be interesting if they kind of expound on that. The rain today was slightly heavier than usual. Just when the boys were getting used to the light rains, a small storm arrived. They were frightened of the heavier rain, not to mention the thunder and lightning. If rain has never fallen here until recently, as the boys tell me, would like to discover why it is falling now. Regardless, I have decided to return home for a short while. I have also been thinking of some plans for a lighthouse that I hope to construct soon. I think that perhaps by shining a bright light toward the horizon, it might prove my suspicions regarding additional inhabitants. They would be curious about the light and travel to discover its source, if they have the means. And that's another thing. It's like, if he's writing all this into the books, well, I guess the boat was kind of a failed experiment. So maybe he doesn't make a big practice of adding to the books, like the lighthouse and stuff. I don't know. It's weird. I returned with many tools. Oh, and then time frame. I'm still curious about the time frame. I mean, if you if you look at a construction that has a whole entire crew, a big crew of people, usually it takes like a year or two. I mean, that lighthouse probably would have taken a substantial amount of time, and he's one person, maybe with three boys, these three boys, Emmett, Branch, and Will. I mean, how long did it take him? So he's spending times visiting the worlds, observing them, taking notes, and making constructions. I really wonder if the passage of time is different for each book or something. I returned with many tools that I will need for construction of the lighthouse. I've decided that once the lighthouse is completed, I will leave for some time and let the world's own imagination have control. We have worked 3 weeks on the lighthouse now and are making great progress. The rock that we are building on seems to not be secure. And I apologize. The rock that we are building on seems to not be as secure as I would like. I've had to alter my plans slightly, but those alterations pose no real problem. Okay, so this is the roof, and this top part is the light, I guess. I would have thought the light would be coming from here, from the glass area or whatever. It looks like panes of glass, but I guess we'll see. Maybe it's stone. The boys are quite strong and have helped me immensely. I estimate construction will be done within 2 days. The lighthouse is finished, and we are all proud of our creation. So apparently it just took 3 months to make. That's pretty impressive. I mean, especially not having like saws and all that stuff. The boys are amazed at the construction wrought from rock with their own hands. Well, maybe they did have saws. I mean, who's to say? He said he brought many tools. Maybe he brought some saws. That evening, we powered up the generator, much to the boys' dread at first, and shined a great light to the horizon for many hours. I stayed the night in the top of the lighthouse, and in the morning awoke to observe the sunrise without my being coated with chilly blanket of ocean dew I had become accustomed to. It was Will who first saw the girl. She was swimming not far from the boat, where Will was getting ready to hunt for fish. Then Will noticed a man not far away from the girl. Emmett was very pleased to meet the additional neighbors. I feel pleased to leave this age. I have set in motion events that have nothing to do with writing or the art that will have a more profound impact on this world than I could have ever written. I think. Okay. Huh. So this looks like maybe the lighthouse in the east. Oh, the boat. Wow. It not only crashed, it looks like it got embedded in the island. That's crazy. Wait a minute. Is this the rest of the boat? Half of it and then half of it? Oh, that's crazy. Bind's Eye. Stone ship age. Okay, so mechanical age, stone ship age, Channelwood, Everdune. Okay, trying to keep in mind these different names. Okay, I think of it, this age as a gift to myself that I will wrap up and open someday in the future, only to discover that it has changed so much that indeed it is a surprise. Besides, I have yet another new age that awaits me. It seems I'm going to need some way to travel underwater in this new age, and so much planning is in order. Oh, excuse me, I apologize. It's been 10 years since I left this age, which I have since called the Stone Ship Age. Upon returning, I cannot believe the change that have taken place. the changes that have taken place. The original 3 boys have grown into adults, and there are many new faces that I do not recognize. Branch told me that it has not rained for 7 years, and the cool breezes are back again. They're all very content and have been serving me with new foods and showing me new materials they have discovered. It even seems they have found gold somewhere. I see it in many forms around the island. My lighthouse has been kept in perfect condition, and it looks as if they have tried their very best to keep it so. Yet, I've noted that the entire rock it was built on has sunk approximately 40 or 50 centimeters. Keep track of that? After a wonderful visit with my old friends, I wonder aloud with them what things will be like here in another 10 years. Man, my reading sucks. Okay. So constellations, okay. So that's where the dentist chair is. Okay. Got an anchor, an eye, a snake, spider, arachnus, spiaticus. All right, an arrow, a flamingo, and a leaf. And that is the end of it. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I can count. At least there's that. All right. Well, that was a lot of fun reading. Can I? Is there any? I thought in these games there's like some sort of journal that you can take notes in. Whoa. Dude, that was trippy. Holy. Ooh. Please let it be a secret secret door. Please let it be a secret door. Please let it be a secret door. Woo. Come on. There we go. Please be a secret door. Please be a secret door. Please be a secret door. I think that's how it goes in Age of Ultron, right? Ooh. The thing I love about revisiting these games is that I have like a solid nostalgia to them, and I do remember elements of the games, but as you can tell, my memory is really bad, so I don't remember anything about it. It's a book. It's a key. It's a book again. Okay, so we're just going around the elevator. Gears, a key, 2. You know what? Let me. I'm gonna start a notepad here. We're gonna write some of this stuff down because that's intelligent. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Let's start a new one. Myst notes. All right. Tower. Myst tower. And if we go to the key, it gives us 2, 24, 2, 1, 2. Or I mean, I'm sorry, 2, 2, 1. Can't even take notes properly. Okay, so 224, 2, 2, 1. The other side was the book, and it was a view of view of the gears and the switch. All right, now we want to, in that book, we saw, and I believe this was Stone Ship Age. I think that was it, Stone Ship Age. Stone Ship Age. And in that one, we had, what was it? We had an anchor. I mean, like, I know that there was a spider. I know that there was an eye, a snake, a leaf, a flamingo, but I don't remember if there was a specific order to it. So we'll hold off on that. Okay. So maybe, okay, I think that one painting controls the tower. That's my guess. We're gonna... Let me see something here. What was it? 224? And anything happened there? So we just turned the rotation of the tower, presumably. Oh, okay, so yeah. That thing does change the rotation, and there's nothing. Okay, so there are spots that are red, indicating, yes, it's a place that you'll be able to see stuff. But what is the 224? Looks like those are the only two red options. Let's go. No. There we go. All right, we're gonna go back up. let's see what we got going on. We're gonna check the view out here. Okay, so yeah. So the line indicates where the book, where the library. Oh, or the portrait, the painting. But it kind of makes sense with the book icon, because when you rotate the thing on the painting, the red line indicates which ways it's facing, which is found in the library. So I think that's the connection I'm making. I don't know. Maybe I'm just. Oh, hey, look at this. Oh, dates. Dates. Maybe. Okay. Hey. We got more. We got more dates. So I'm going to cut that. We're gonna put that there. Let's see. View of sunken ship. Okay, so we've got 3 dates. Whoops. Key dates. Got 10, 11, 90, 1984. Got January 17th, 1207. Okay, well. November 23rd, 97, 91. Way off into the future. That is interesting, actually. I wonder. Oh wait, I forgot the times. So 10:04 a.m. And then this one, the January one, was 5:46 a.m. And the last one is 6:57 p.m. Okay, so we've got those down. Let's go. Let's go back. I have a feeling I'm going to need to take pictures of some of the icons or whatever, you know, the constellations, because it's like the constellations, like Little Dipper shows like a pot or whatever. I have a feeling that I don't know. I don't know. We're just going to take pictures of it, and you can't exactly type out these images. Let's see. Nope. Okay, cool. Alright. This is so cool. What the heck was that? Like, I get it if you were to press on it or like shift it, like if you were to rotate the portrait, the painting, and it, you know, activates a mechanism. But the fact that the image itself like twirls means that it's either a hologram or it's magic. I don't know. It's so weird. What was it? Was this one? Yeah, this one. All right. So we're gonna do that one. We're gonna. Oh, sorry about that. Messing up my microphone. Back in the old days, before we had camera phones, we used to draw all this stuff out on a piece of notebook paper. Back in my day, when candy bars were a nickel. Okay. Let's go ahead and create a folder. We're going to move to a new album, and we're going to label this album Myst. How do I sort this? Wish I could sort these albums. I don't know how to sort them. Oh well. Okay. So now we've got pictures of the constellations and stuff. We've got our dates and all that stuff. Still have this one of... Alright. Let's see here. I think that's 4. So there was 1, 2, that one's 3. That one's 3. There's another one over here. That's 4, 5. That's 5. Can I go into the ship? Cannot go into the ship. There's a ladder. Oh, haha, sweet. Can I go? Oh, okay. So I can only go up. Okay. And that did nothing. Fantastic. Warning. Do not press this button. It does nothing. No, let's... So there's the eye. Alright, so the leaf. Oops. The arrow. Do I have to do these like in order? Okay, so we're looking. Oh my goodness, this is really confusing. Okay, so we got the eye, or that one, the anchor. We need the eye next. No. Here's the eye. So I assume that's that one. The eye, and then the snake, and then Arachnus Spiidicus, and then we want that cross thing. Okay, cross thing. And then we want arrow. Was this? No, this was eye. Oh my goodness, I can't tell which way I'm facing. need arrow. Okay, so not that one. Okay. So I think that one's flamingo, so we want this one. Oh, here we go, arrow. And then we want flamingo. Nope, that's the cross. There you go. All right, last one. We got leaf. All right. Yeah. Oh, look. It's a little miniature of the one that's on the dock. Okay. That did nothing. All right. Huh. I wonder if maybe the dates and times are of specific constellations that match up with one of the three of the constellations. Maybe we have to press those. I don't know. So this is what, 6? Can I go? Oh, look at that. Oh, look. Okay, all right. Another switch that does absolutely nothing. Fantastic. Can we go down to the water? Okay, I cannot go down to the water. Oh, a cabin in the woods. So it's either 6 or 7. So there was the one on the dock, the one at the gear, the one near the dentist office, one at the library. Then there was one that we just did next to all the little icon things, the little pictograms of the constellations. And then this one, so that's 6. Hmm. Okay. Oh. 221? Nope. 224. Nope. This looks like a furnace, and that hissing sound. Yeah, that hissing sound didn't sound good. But it won't let me maybe. Well, this is probably just like igniter. So where's the gas coming from? Whoa. Cool. Ooh. I wonder if okay, so the ship, stone ship age, right? And then the gears, mechanical age. And then this one, maybe the rooftop, or the whatchamacallit, the channel wood. Hey, is that a piece of paper? Oh no, it's just part of the foundation. And clock. Oh, clock. Let's do 2. Two. How am I supposed to do 224? They're in increments of 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There's another one. That's 7, I believe. I don't get it. It doesn't want me to succeed. Okay. Can I go any other? No. So we got hissing noises that do nothing. Can't seem to ignite anything. Got a. Did I write that down wrong? I mean the time was 2:20. Well, that book was for the mechanical world, so maybe it has nothing to do with this, but I didn't see any dates associated with the channel wood. Let's go back to that book. Which world was it at? Was it this one? Oops. No. Okay, I'm at loss, people. I don't see any dates, any times, anything that could be associated with. No, oops. I mean, he mentions the amount of time that he was in these worlds, and then the amount of time he left the worlds and came back and whatnot. So is that it? And we already established that we can't rotate at least I don't think. Let's look at the tower one more time. Let's see if. So okay, so there's only one hand to this, so it's not like we can rotate this to 224. Oh, what's that? Oh, I didn't see that before. Okay. Sweet. Maybe there's another one too. So this one, which way is it facing? Okay, it's facing view of giant tree. Okay. Seven, 2, 4. Maybe that's the code. Woo! Key 7, 2, 4. Okay, so it looks like maybe there's like information for each area. There was a spaceship. I wonder what the spaceship does. Sorry. Knocking the camera around. What's wrong with me? Okay. So, doesn't do anything with the model. Oh yeah, yeah, baby. Okay, let's check this one out. So it's gonna be facing the rocket ship, the spaceship. Dude, do we get to go to space? That'd be epic. So this one is gonna be facing the rocket ship. And what will the key show? Okay. $59 volts. That's helpful. It's definitely helpful. I know that we saw the like furnace thing, and it said PSI, so that's pressure, but that's not volts. So where does the volts come from? So let's double check that painting and make sure. Speaking of making sure. Let's see here. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, there we go. Test. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. All right, microphone is still working. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. So those are working. Let's go back to the painting. Oh, that's the tree. That's right. There was that clock tower over here, but it's not stopping there. What is that? I think this is where the furnace was. This is where the tree is. What is that? I don't know. We didn't visit that, I don't think. Alright. Now, I know that I jumped into Riven a while ago, like I don't know how long it's been. I think I jumped into it very recently, as far as like getting into the title screen stuff, and just to set it up or whatever. And then I thought about, you know, being able to use it as part of my streams. So it's like but I just remember that Riven was like so much more beautiful, like shinier. So I was gonna jump into that. But I don't remember anything about Riven. So it'll be interesting to see how I do with Riven. I feel like I'm making pretty decent progress with this game though. Hey, this is a cool shaft. Did he build all of this? Like, did he write it out? For some reason, it's reminiscent of Inkspell. Not the movie, the books. Okay. This looks a lot more voltage-y. What's this one? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Power to spaceship. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see here. What happens? We want. Oh my God. I didn't write down the. I didn't write down the voltage. wrong with me? Meh. All right. 59. Okay. I wonder if unlocking these things gives you the pages, like the blue pages and the pink pages and whatnot. Like, I do remember going to those treetop things, so maybe you get access to books or something. No. There we go. There it is. Okay, so we want 59 volts. So that's 10, 7, 6, 1. That's 20, 22. Yeah. Sweet. Hello? Oh, okay, so it doesn't reset when we leave the room. Are there any doors in here? I don't see any doors. I don't see any doors, people. There were those power lines. And there was 2 of them. So this, woo, shiny, yeah. Okay. Maybe we have to find something that plays a song, like a music box. Oh! Oh! That book, the book. It had piano notes in it. Okay, let's go. Piano notes. It was in the first one, I believe. Nope, not that one. Boom. Okay, so we play these notes, we listen for the tune, and then we input the tune. Where was I? Oh, spaceship. So we want 5. Do 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 do. Do do do. Okay, so that's the first one. Let's see. Do 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 do. Okay. Oh, wait. These are not okay. My bad. My bad. My bad. So one needs to be. So 5. One needs to be. I think that's it. Nope. One. Do. Okay, so what is 2? 2 is. Do. 3 is. 3 is. All right, that's 3. So what's 4? No. Do. That doesn't sound right. Oh, nope, that's it. All right. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Okay, so each puzzle gives you access to the book. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, let's solve all puzzles first and then wait, does it reset? Okay, it does not reset, so we'll be good. Okay. So the next puzzle was oops. I'm moving these images to the appropriate Myst album. Okay. All right, so we got the voltage, the view of the giant tree. Okay, so the next one was the giant tree. Oops. do I get to the giant tree? Okay, here we go. Let's see here. So seven, 724. Haha! Oh, yeah, matches. Nope, nope. Woo! Very cool. The pressure isn't. It's got a picture of the giant tree. So, does it burn it down? It is doing nothing. What is it supposed to do? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Oh. Going back down. Oh. What is it supposed to do? It's not doing anything. What's it supposed to do? Is it another part of the island? I mean, there's... I don't know what it's supposed to do. Oh. Am I supposed to tap on the image? That's funny. Nope, just talking to myself. And the viewers and whoever. Trying to raise the pressure of this because it's supposed to do something, but I do not know what it is supposed to do. Oh. Okay. 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 Pressure makes that thing rise. Okay. Okay. So I want it to go down to half. This is really hard to control. All right. Oh man, I don't know. Like, how do you know when it's turning? Or I mean, like the pressure is going down because it does. There seemed to be a huge delay from the time I turned it to the time that I actually started doing something. Oh wow. Okay, that really did take. No, don't go down. I have, like, there is a massive delay. Am I supposed to climb that? Am I supposed to have a ladder or something? What the heck? Oh. This thing is like crazy. How many, like, how do you know? So, it just made a noise again, so that it went down. What the heck? I mean, it went up, like it shot up super fast when I rotated it a bunch of times. It doesn't look like it's any lower. Oh, wait. It just went down. Let's see. Let's just wait. I feel like this is waiting for grass to grow here. Let's, what else, what other clues do we have? I need to let that thing kind of do its thing. So we got the ship, we figured out the tree, which is just taking forever. Let's see, new gears switch. Oh, wait a minute. I know that symbol, or I think I know that symbol. I think that's, nope. Let's see, nope, not that one. Not that one. Oh, wait. So, yeah, it looks like the thing that's on top of the clock tower. So, the clock tower is controlling the, all right. All right. So the clue that it gave us for the gears was 224 and then 221. But there's only 2 gears. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Let's see here. One, two. It's by 20. It's by fives. This is 25. It doesn't. I mean, the book thing was very specific. It's like, here, let's check on the progress of that tree. Oops. Oh, yeah. It went too far down now. Ugh. All right, let's go back and double check that I wrote down everything right for the gear room. Or whatever. The tower was looking at the gears. Duh. Actually need to rotate it, don't I? I think, yeah. So rotate it to right there. Okay. So it's looking at the gears. Oh, and this number of switches. We have to go back to that place on the dock, right? And put in the switches. We'll have to read that letter again. See. Oh, 240. Oh, jeez. Man, Windex, what the heck? Come on, man. Get with the program. All right. So yeah, we got the spaceship. We figured out the tree thing. We're just waiting for it to align right. I think we figured out the gears. Oh, this is so exciting! Ah! I love this game. What was it? Oh, we need to open the door. No, not that one. This one. Okay, so it was 240. And then 221. $10, $15, $20, $25, $30. Okay. $35. Okay. $240. Oh, that is so cool. They like, it's almost like mercury or something. They just became, they went from a liquid state to to solid gears. Okay, so far I'll have to check around. I thought I've gone through the whole thing. Oh, okay, so 221, right? Okay. Sweet. I got lucky on that one. I thought I was gonna have to do it like 5 more times. What just happened? Did I? Oh, man. Okay, cool. What? Why can't I? Why can't I do it? What the heck? What the heck-a-roonies? Okay. Yeah, I really lucked out on that one. Jeez. Okay. Ah, cool. All right, so that opened that up. It's inside here. Absolutely nothing. So that one resets it. Is there anything else in here? Nothing. Can I go around the tower? I cannot go around the tower. Okay, so I think I've gone through the whole island. Wait, why can't I even go to that? Oh, okay, there we go. So, there was the clock tower. There's the trees. The tree marker. There's this power bunker, so that's 3. There's the model of the ship, so that's 4. Which I guess we'll figure out soon enough. There's the one near the ship, so that's 5. There's one near the dentist office, so that's 6. There's one near the gears, so that's 7. And then one on the dock. Is that 8? I think that's 8 altogether. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, I thought that was it. And what did it tell us to do when we had the number of markers? Catherine, I've left for you a message of utmost importance in the 4 chamber beside the dock. Enter the number of marker switches. Okay. So I'm pretty sure it was 8. Let's see. Dock, gear, dentist office, ship, model of ship, power bunker, tree, and then clock tower. I am indeed. Sorry for the delay. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid. Indeed. They went from a liquid state to a Metal Gear Solid. So... Alright. 8. Ooh, cool!
I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened.
Horrible!
For me to believe.
I can't believe it.
Most of my books have been destroyed.
No.
Catherine, it's one of us.
When you live in a ghetto neighborhood.
I suspect Achenar, but I shouldn't come to conclusions.
Guy is totally trustworthy.
Well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection.
Okay.
You shouldn't have to use the books until I return.
Okay.
But
What? Tell me.
access keys, remember the tower rotation. Oh, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly.
Wait.
Oh, wait. And erase this message after you viewed it, just to be safe.
Yeah, I won't remember that. It's okay though. Don't worry about it, man. I mean, nobody else is here, right? So I think we were supposed to do this marker thing before anything else, because he's like, remember the. Oh wait, what was that? Oh, never mind. It's just a ladder to get up. Um, because he says, remember the tower rotation? It's like it was informing you of a step, like a clue, and we figured that out on our own. So happy. All right. So we figured that out. There's the library that gave us all the clues. We figured out the ship. We figured out the tree. Oh, let's go check on the tree. Stupid tree taking forever and a day. Did it go up? Did it go up too far? Nope. One, two, 3, 4. You gonna do anything? You gonna do anything? Useless tree. Come on, do a thing. Do a thing! How deep is this hole in order for, like, the tree itself and all the mechanisms that lift the tree up? It's like, dude, how'd you make a hole this deep? This is crazy. Dude! Oh, it's doing something. It's doing something. Nope. Go the other way. Go the other way. Dude, I just turned it 4 times and it's at max pressure or something. Oh, okay, so there we go. There we go. This takes forever. Come on. Come on. Do a thing. Do a thing. Doesn't want me to succeed. It's like, he's not looking. Let's do it. Let me... Holy mackerel. All right. Come on. Oh, hey, look it. It's there. It's there. It's coming. Nope. Is he gonna go down? Wait a minute. Do I have to... Oh, I think that's it. Okay. I have to increase the pressure. Okay. I think I have to lower the pressure all the way. I mean, raise the pressure all the way. That way it goes up or down, like fast, and then I have to get into it before it goes down. Whoops. Okay, so I have to lower it all the way. Oops. All right, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Are we going to do the thing? Are we going to go down? Basement level lingerie and other unmentionables. I was right. Sweet. Any day now. Oh, there we go. Okay, this is taking forever, but yeah, sure, whatever. Come on. Come on. Yay! It went down more. Okay. Oh, okay. So that's where the book is. Do I have to hold down the button in order to go back up? Now that I figured that out. Okay. Oh, okay. So there's another valve. All right. All right, let's go back up. One painstaking notch at a time. Ah, come on. What about, let's see here. Options, zip mode, transition. Show map. Ooh. Come on. Zip motion or zip mode does nothing. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Oh, maybe I can climb out here. Nope, I cannot climb. It's almost there. Almost there. Man, I hope this isn't like conveying what it's going to be like in that world if we go to that whatchamacallit, Channelwood. Okay, so I think the only one left is the dentist's office. All right, so let's pull up. So the 3 dates were 10. Wait, how do I control the year? Ten, 11. Oops. Oh. That's not annoying at all. Maybe I can do this. Yeah, there we go. Way to use your head, Windex. God-given brain. All right. So then it's 10:04 a.m. All right, so October 11th, 1984 at 10:04 a.m. That is the leaf. That one I know. Leaf. All right, next one is January 17th. January 17th, and we went 12:07. Oops. And the time is 5:46 a.m. 5:46 a.m. That one I don't know. Let's see. Nope. No, I don't think that's it. Is that it? No. I don't think that's it either. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's the snake. Gary the snake. All right. And last one is 11, so November 23rd. This is 9791. Oops. And we are winning at 6:57 p.m. Oops. 6:57. Uh, 6:57. Yeah. Okay. And this one is... Okay. This is the spider. Arachnus spiaticus. Oh, look. It's like a head and a body and then the legs. Yay! All right. So now we know the three. Let's see if our hunch is accurate. But the only problem is, oh man, it's really, really hard. See, does that mean that it's not active? Does that mean that if I click it, it's deactivated, or that it is currently deactivated? Let's, I guess, so leaf. No. And we want, no. We want this one, spider. I have a feeling here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn them all to red. them all off. Presumably. Oops. Want that off. Want that off. Want that off. Is there only 3 on this side? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So there's 3 on each side. Hold on, that's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there should be 8. There's that one. There's a spider. There's a snake. There's the eye. So that's 4 of them. Why does it seem like I'm only getting 3 on this side? Okay. Okay, where the heck is the cross one? I feel like I'm missing the cross one. Okay, so if I go to this one, that's the arrow. If I go to this one, it's the leaf. If I go to this one, oh, there it is. Okay. All right, so which ones do I want to activate? I want the leaf. Okay. I want the snake. I want the spider. Oh! Yeah, I did something! Woo! Oops. Okay, so now the little model is on top of the water. So I wonder. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I never checked this one out. That's right. Okay. So now we have access to the mechanical age. And this is stone ship age. Oh, that is amazeballs. Okay. So I think we have unlocked access to all of the different ages. I'm still curious why. Oh! What? What is this? Am I supposed to be able to store this somewhere? It doesn't look like it's a blue or a pink. Let's see if the other ones, let's see. Okay, so nothing happened when I pulled the trigger down for that one. Let's put this one back up. Oh, okay, I did. So only that one. Oops. Let's see if this one opens up. No. Let's look at that one down. I'm curious about something. Okay, so in order to get access to this one, all of them have to be turned on or flipped on. Interesting. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this back in until, because I haven't found another book. Unless it's supposed to go into one of the other world's books, like the Stone Ship Age, or the Mechanical World, or whatever. Channelwood. How do I know which one though? Because there's no indication. You can't read it. It's just a page, and it looks the same way it did when I picked up the blue page or the pink page. So it's got to go inside a book. Okay, well, I think that's going to do it for the morning session. We managed to do a lot. I mean, in just a short amount of time, I'm really happy with our progress. We managed to figure out what the portrait with the tower rotation did, the significance of the tower, the clues it gave, and we were able to unlock all the books. I think, like I said, I went through everything. It won't let us venture. It's like either you can click it or you can't, and yeah, you can't control it with your keyboard, just your mouse. So as far as I can tell, I can comfortably say we have explored the whole island. See, at least with this paper, you can actually read it. What the heck? And then we figured out what the switches are for. One, knowing the number of switches, it allows us to gain access to that secret. So let's see here. Bum, bum, bum. Well, you know what? I don't like Steam games sometimes because of the whole sound thing. So, and then, oops, mixer, and then, all right, there we go. That's a little bit better. Let's have some music going on a little bit. Anyways, so yeah, we made a lot of progress. We were able to figure out what the tower rotations is, what the tower itself did. We figured out two purposes for the switches. One is to reveal the message that Atreus, I think his name is, left for Catherine. And ironically, he was giving a message to indicate where to start, which was the tower rotation, which we already had figured out and halfway completed the island. But basically each tower rotation had clues with regards to how to access the books for each age. The library happened to have 4 books that gave details about each age, along with probably clues as to how to solve puzzles in each age, maybe. So we'll figure that out. But I will be back at either 3 or 4. I can't remember what the schedule says. Let me double check. Let's see here. I will be back at 4. That's what my schedule says. Yeah, I kind of got on this morning with an impromptu gaming session. You know, I've been kind of jumbling my schedules around and kind of try to, organize them a little bit better in slots that I can manage with other responsibilities or with responsibilities I have, taking care of things. And, but yeah, I woke up this morning. It's like, oh my goodness, I'm supposed to start at 9, and I wasn't. But it was a really productive morning in Myst. So looking forward to getting back into it at 4 as we start venturing into the different worlds, into the different ages, and see what's up with Aknar, and maybe the son's name is Atreus. Sirius. S-I-R-U-S. Go away, Siri. My tablet thought I was talking to it. Siri, go away. So, anyways, I have a bad feeling about those two. You know, Atreus had a lot of compliments about them, but I mean, with the way they were looking in those books, I don't know. Something gives me a bad feeling about those two. And in any case, and then we've got the white page. We have no idea where that goes. I mean, maybe it goes into one of the ages, but if it did, there was no indication. There was no clue. But anyway, I also feel like I need to go through each and every book in the library because there was the ship that unlocked. There's the gears. There's the stone ship age. There's the trees, the channel wood. I feel like there's a fifth one we unlocked, but I can't think of what it was. In any case, we'll figure it out. Come back at 4, and we'll do a little more puzzle solving. Yeah. Thanks for joining me in my den, and I hope the rest of your day goes smoothly.